yeah. Oh, you know I like to have fun. I like to take them back on that old school shit. Yeah. The money talking like that, my baby. See any brand new faces, say shootouts in different places.
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. I can explain y'all. Okay, so I have just been super busy. I started a new vlog yesterday before I went and got my nails done. And I just had so much stuff to do. Like I couldn't even pick the camera back up. But it is like midnight. We just left the NBA YoungBoy tour or show, whatever. Y'all, it was absolutely amazing. Like we had so much fun. And I didn't take my camera because when I went to the arena policies, like there was policies about cameras and stuff, and we took an Uber there, so I didn't want to risk them being like, oh, you can't bring the camera in here. So I did record a few clips on my phone, so I'm going to insert those clips right now, and then I'll be back to talk to y'all. Hi besties, y'all, had to leave my camera at the room because I didn't think they was going to let me bring it in here. So vlogging on the phone, we're outside, it's making my anxiety flare. But we're gonna go through the security checkpoints. I had to put my stockings on as a necklace, otherwise they're gonna make me throw it in the trash.
Brand new faces, say shootouts in different places. Shots talk overrated, that money come different phrases. Yeah, heard these niggas want some smoke with them babies.
When I tell y'all we had so much fun, like I wanted to go out. Like I even put a poll up, a thing on my Instagram where y'all can ask me or tell me like where to go, because when we lived in Jacksonville, we were too young, babe. We couldn't even drink. I was 18, and yeah, we was too young. So we never really got to experience like Duval nightlife. So I really wanted to go out, but I wore these freaking boots. Let me sit y'all down. I wore these freaking boots from Fashion Nova, and girl, on top of that, I hurt my toe the other day, y'all. And I hurt my toe running up the stairs, right? So I went over to go get my nails and toes done yesterday. Like my toe wasn't hurting anymore, but my overlay was outgrown. So I could tell that my toenail was bruised. Like it's not like the natural pink color anymore. It is literally like, I don't know, black. So if you squeamish, close your eyes. I'm finna show y'all how it looked when she took my polish off. One of my besties that I text all the time, she's a nurse, and she was telling me like, I might have essentially killed my toenail and it might eventually fall off. And then when I was at the salon, I was asking them if they think it's okay to get it done. They said they think it's okay to get it done as long as it's not bleeding and I'm not in pain, which it has stopped hurting by the end, but child, it was a mess. Anywho, y'all, this is how I got my nails. Very on theme. My outfit, y'all. Nicole made this jersey for me. It says 4K Trey over here, got a heart, 38 slime, make America slime again, got a star massa on the back, and then I got some fishnets on. I done bust through with some leather shorts, and I wore some boots. I didn't even get no good pictures, girl. I'll put a little video of me, but I think that my outfit came out really cute. I got all these cute little rings from Amazon, and yeah, y'all, I don't know, I feel like a kid again. Like it just reminds me of when me and CJ first got married down here in Duval, just doing the most random things, just having a freaking ball.
That's on TikTok.
We on TikTok? Where we at?
You see that? Me and you.
And they're gonna show them. Who put that up? Somebody who was on the song. I mean on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Can't believe this is over.
I can't believe it's over either, y'all. We actually thinking about going to another show at the end of the month. Okay, y'all, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna eat, because we was thinking about, because we have valeted the car, and I don't know, I really don't feel like going to pick it up, so we might just DoorDash something and then go downstairs to pick it up. But I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get unready, because your girl is just a mess and she's all over the place. And yeah, y'all, I did my lashes super dramatic because we were going to a concert. And so I wanted them to be dramatic and not my little natural everyday. And I think they are so cute. But okay, enough chatting, girly. I missed y'all and I want to catch y'all up and tell y'all what an amazing time I had. But I haven't ate since like 2 o'clock. So let me figure out what I'm going to eat and I'll be back.
It's like 1:30 a.m. and we just got some checkers delivered. Y'all, my feet's still hurting. So I'm finna eat and go to bed. So good night, besties. Mwah.
Good morning, besties. We are headed back home, y'all. We promised the kids we were going to the fair tonight, so we headed to get our children. Why is that pump music so loud? We at this place called Busy Bees. We finna go in here right quick. Finna grab some coffee and a snack, so I'll be back. Hey babes. Okay, y'all, I told y'all earlier when we was on the way back from Florida that we was picking the kids up. We was going to the fair tonight, so we are dressed and ready for the fair. I'm gonna give y'all a really quick outfit of the night and then we finna go to the fair. To the fair, because I know I've been vlogging very poorly. But anywho, girl, I'm wearing this camo mini skirt with a black basic tee, oversized cardigan, and I'm wearing my Timbs with that. So everybody is dressed. We're ready. I just put Crew in his cage and I'm finna put Bluey on so he don't be in here doing all that hollering, and I'll chat it up with y'all when we get in the car. Hey besties, we are at the fair. We came to the Otago County Fair because that's like the only one I'm comfortable with taking my kids to. The Alabama National Fair to Ghetto. They be shooting out there and I'm not going for none of that.
I don't know if they'll appreciate you vlogging.
I don't care. They don't care about me vlogging in here. This your mama job. Your mama can work wherever she want to work at. Look, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Y'all get ready to spin this ride. That's what y'all do.
Fine.
I'm ready to eat. You like that? I'm ready to eat. Stop. I want a funnel cake. I want a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. But this ride finna start, girl. So I'll be back.
Oh, we're going. Oh my god. Oh. Hey.
Spin us, y'all. Spin us. Huh?
I think maybe use that word.
Hey besties, happy Sunday, girl. Okay, y'all, so hold on, let me sit y'all down. Something got to me and CJ at the fair last night because when we was out there, I could not stop sneezing, y'all, and my eyes were itching so bad. So we got home, I took some allergy medicine and I took Benadryl. And one thing about Benadryl, it puts me down. So I took Benadryl probably around 10 o'clock, around 11:30. I was in the bed. I woke up at 3 because CJ woke me up because I had went to lay the kids down, put the kids to bed, and I put myself to bed too. The Benadryl put me to bed. And so he came and wake me up so I could go to bed, to our bed, and it's just like I couldn't stop sneezing, coughing, all that kind of stuff. Then this morning, CJ woke up and his eye was so red. He's never like suffered with allergies or nothing, but his eyes were itchy, red, sneezing. Same with the kids, like, well, Carter, because he does have allergies. But we had to been gotten to something at that fair. So we've been having a very chill Sunday. I went to Walmart this morning because 1, I needed eye drops, and 2, Kate's iPad is broken. I think I told y'all this in the last vlog. Well, his battery basically like went out. And so I had took it up there, ordered the part, but the part didn't come in until Thursday and I didn't have enough time to go drop it off. So I ended up just doing it this morning, and as soon as I dropped it off, I went and shopped around the store for a little bit. I had some stuff that I had to pick up for a UGC collab that Nay got me with Hamburger Helper, and I had to go pick up the products to do that collab. And I was just browsing through the store, looking at the toys, you know, getting all the Christmas feels. And I went to the Christmas section and stuff. I was just trying to kill time because the man had told me 45 minutes. And after I checked out, I went back up there. He was done. So I got that and I came home. My brother and my mom came over because my brother is in a process of like trying to buy a house or build a house, and so he was showing me like floor plans and stuff like that he liked, stuff that he seen that he liked, that he didn't like. We were talking about like fixtures, cabinet colors, mature things, which is so crazy, y'all, because my brother is 21 and I'm 25, and I never thought, like, I don't know, I just never thought like we'd be having these kind of conversations, you know. I don't know, it's kind of weird to see your siblings grow up, but it's also just makes me feel super proud inside. So we were just talking all things home buying, all that kind of stuff like that. And then Lexi, her husband, and her kids came over, and we were just chatting it up. Also, Lexi's husband got a new car, and we hadn't seen it yet because everybody's schedule just been so busy. We hadn't had time to come over there, they hadn't had time to come over here, and we hadn't had time to go anywhere out and about and meet up so we could see it. So he brought the car over. He got a jailbreak Hellcat or something like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's a lot of letters and stuff that go into them kind of cars, but he got a loud, fast car. That's all I know, and it's super nice. So we was just checking it out, and then we was catching up, talking about the business, all that kind of stuff like that. And yeah, they ended up staying over for probably like 3 hours because we get to talking, we all long-winded, and then the kids were busy destroying my house. They was having a ball, so they just left. And then CJ's other friend, his name is Red, y'all done seen Red on a FaceTime call in a vlog before, he's over. They outside doing something to his car or something like that. So happy Sunday, girl. I've had a very crazy day. The door been swinging all day. Trap stay open, trap stay booming, everybody been stopping by. So yeah, it's Sunday. I told y'all my father-in-law likes to have like monthly family sit-down meetings, and we like to go out to eat and just talk and just do family stuff. And so it's our Sunday to have family day. And so he said, we're going to do family day this morning, blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody like, where we going, where we going? I say, let's go to Longhorn. Dad was like, y'all on a budget this week. How about pizza? So that's why I got all the way dressed. That's why I got all the way dressed, because I thought we were going to sit down somewhere. But baby, Dad said not this week. He said, y'all on a budget this week, and it's gonna be something quick and cheap. So I can't even argue with him. So yeah, I am about to clean up my house, and then I'll be back to chit chat with y'all, and I guess we can spend the night together because your girl been MIA. All right, besties, it is currently 8 o'clock, y'all. We just finished giving the kids a bath, and I've got a question. So I was just on TikTok, and I came across this teacher who teaches first grade, and she was showing how the first graders had a spelling test with high frequency words, but they're not hard words like and, can't, stuff like that. And only like 3 of her students knew how to spell some of the words. Some of the students didn't know how to spell anything. She said the students struggled with writing their name, and like some of the students, when she called out a word, they just wrote random stuff or just a letter on each line. So it brings me back to this post that I had made on Facebook the other day, and it was basically like the curriculum for kindergarten, like maybe 20, 30 years ago versus what it is today. And I reshared it, and I was saying last year Carter went to a charter school. The reason that I wanted him to go to that school is because I know my child, I know the work that I put in at home with my child, I know my child is super smart, and he needed a challenge. And he went to the school. We finished the year out. He finished with flying colors. He made 8 on a roll all year. That's not the point. The point is, in kindergarten there, Carter was having spelling tests with words like spaghetti. Something that I still need autocorrect for, spaghetti. In kindergarten. And on top of that, they did not send spelling lists home. This school was completely against homework. They said if the kids don't learn in that school, they just won't know it. We never got spelling tests or spelling lists to practice with our kids at home. Regardless of the fact, my son, he always did exceptionally well. I don't think he missed more than 2 on a spelling test, but I just thought that was bizarre for kindergarten. So now he's not in charter school anymore because I pulled him for reasons completely other than the curriculum and how hard the school was. I pulled him for reasons that I felt was unfair. I felt like it just wasn't enough diversity there. And also, there's been things like, I'm still in a parent group on my old Facebook. So I logged into my old Facebook one day, and this was shortly after Charlie Kirk died, and the parents were posting stuff in there about Charlie Kirk. And I just feel like, obviously the school's admin is over that. We need to leave politics out of this, because the problem is bigger than politics, it's bigger than religion, it's like there's like a gap in between like people my age and then our kids that are coming up now. There's reading gaps, there's spelling gaps, there's gaps in the education, which a simple Google search, look at the schools, look at the failing schools around you, you can see it. And so that school was big on politics. Y'all know they sent Trump stuff home all the time. It was big on politics, and I just didn't want my child there anymore. But anywho, now that I have Kate at home, Kate's birthday is in 29 days. I'll have a 4-year-old. What are y'all doing to prepare your kids for kindergarten? Because Carter didn't go to kindergarten where Kate will go to kindergarten at. And even though he won't, I'm sorry if I just had some on my lip, y'all. Even though he won't go to that same kindergarten, I just want to know, well, I mean, I feel like I kind of have a good, like, gist of what kindergarten is going to be there, but I can't say for sure because I don't know anybody whose child goes to kindergarten there. And I won't be able to ask anybody until next year because Lexi's son will go to school there, and then I'll be able to, like, see, like, what RJ is doing and having so I can know what to work on with Kate. But what are y'all doing to prepare your children, because school is much different than when we was in school. It's much different. So what are y'all doing besides reading? I don't make Carter read every night anymore, but I feel like I need to start back. And also I just feel like I need to put my camera down right now and go get on it with my kids, because once I seen that TikTok, it kind of just broke my heart. And I feel like people put a lot of stress on teachers and think like kids are supposed to learn everything in school. I don't agree with that. I think that it starts at home. And I do feel like some parents are big on, like, they just let, like, I don't know. Like, they just let them little bitty years go to waste. And I feel like years 1 through 4, honestly, are some of the most crucial years for our kids, because I feel like they're sponges. They soak up everything. They learn really fast. And I feel like it's on us to start at home. And I want my baby to be prepared. When he go to kindergarten, I don't want no struggles. I want him to be prepared. And also, I want to give y'all an update. After I was struggling to get K eval for his speech, I'm talking about I was willing to drive all the way to Atlanta. I couldn't get in nowhere. And as soon as I got a call back from a place in Arbor, guess what? My baby stutter was completely gone. It was completely gone. Like y'all told me, a lot of people told me, like, their kids would have stutters and it would just be like something that lasted for like a few weeks or a few months. It's gone. He's speaking in sentences again. He's not pointing anymore. He's talking my fucking head off. But it's gone, and I can do nothing but say thank you, Lord, because I was in a panic. I was in a panic. But I just want to know, like, even if some of the girlies are educators and y'all are teaching like kindergarten, first grade, like, what are we as parents, what do we need to be doing at home besides reading, sight words, getting the kids familiar? My allergies acting up, sorry. Getting the kids familiar with holding a pencil, getting them familiar with drawing and writing words. What else do we need to be working on? Because that just broke my heart. That TikTok was, honestly, it was insane. It was insane. But let me know what y'all doing to prepare y'all kids at home, because I want to make sure, my kids are prepared, overly prepared if I can. So help me out, y'all. It's 8 o'clock. I'm about to make the kids get off their electronics, because that's what they're doing now. And until 8:30, we're going to do educational time.
Good morning, besties. I didn't come back on camera last night, but that's okay. We're going to catch up today. It is currently 8:53. I've been up since around like 8 o'clock. Carter doesn't have school today, so thank goodness we got to sleep in today. CJ still had to go to work. It's a holiday, but hold on. I got to turn my water off. I was warming my water up so I can wash my face, but I'm going to turn it off. Hold on.
At the UPS store, eat all for a lot.
Okay, y'all. I'm back. He had to, he went to work, y'all, but last Thursday, CJ was supposed to get paid. CJ does not work for the government. He was trying to get a contracting job, but he ended up taking a different job that's not a federal job. So he should not be affected by the government shutdown, none of that. So he was looking in the bank account and he was like, babe, am I supposed to get paid this week? And I was like, yeah. And he didn't get paid. And he went to work this morning and they were like, we sent your deposit to your BB&T account. He's never had a BB&T account. He's never switched bank accounts his whole entire adult life. It's always been Navy Federal. And he was like, I just feel like y'all playing with me and I'm going home until y'all sort my money out. I will not be back until y'all sort my money out. Until then, just pay me my PTO. Because he said he don't work for free. Like, and I can't even blame him. Like, I can't blame him. That's irritating. Everybody else in the shop, in the company, they've been paid but you. I just feel like that's crazy. Also, my husband and I are about to get ready to go back to school. I am still like kind of figuring out like what I want to do because I don't think I will ever use my degree. If I go get a degree, I don't think I'll ever use it, but I think it's just something that I could always have in my back pocket. What did it?
No, they tore the door off the hinges at the field trailer.
Who did?
I don't know. I just on the phone with Mom. And she was just showing me the door not even up. It's just on the floor, on the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna text David.
Yeah, she said she done called him back. She called him back.
Okay. What was I just saying? Oh.
Come on, bro.
What he did?
Trying to get out on the bed. You can go back in your little house.
I was telling y'all, we're both going back to school, but I don't think if I went and got a degree, I don't think it's something that I would ever use. I think it's just something that I could have in my back pocket if I ever wanted to like go and get a job or something. But my husband, he was thinking about going back for computer science, but he switched and he's going back for civil engineering. And yeah, he's really excited about that. But the only thing about it, here in Alabama where we live, there's not a lot of jobs for that. So we were thinking about, we made like a 5-year plan. So in 5 years, we're banking on the dang housing market being a crash, the economy be back right. I'm gonna clean it out, and that the economy be back right, and maybe we'll move to Georgia. Get your little ass from under my bed. So we was just talking about like the outskirts of Atlanta, or even going back to Florida,
Jacksonville.
Just moving to expand pretty much, because he says he feels like we're being stagnant right now in life, and he don't ever allow us to be stagnant and be comfortable. Like, we always need to be elevating, and he said he just feels like we're being stagnant. So we was kind of just drawing out like a 5-year plan on like, okay, in 5 years we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. If the housing market is right, we can keep this property as a rental property, or we could just sell it all together, take our equity and dip. So yeah, I don't know, y'all.
I know it look like I play a lot, but I be dead serious. When they come to my family, that money on, and trying to
Elevate.
lay the blueprint down for my charity, I be dead serious. But other than that, I be playing though.
But yeah, I got fussed at, y'all. I got fussed at because I was like, why do you want to move? Why do you want to go do a new career path? And he basically was just explaining to me that we are being stagnant. We are too comfortable in a season of life, and we always need to be uncomfortable, because when you uncomfortable, that's when the growth happens. And he's right. And also, I do feel like, even as a content creator, I do feel like there's a lot more opportunities for me outside of Alabama. I feel like nobody's really hosting events here. There's not like a lot of creator events. It's just a lot more opportunities in larger places, like for sure Atlanta, for sure, or Georgia. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. For right now though, we still have the business. CJ's still working in biomedical engineering, and I am just doing my thing.
Come chop it up with me when you're done.
Okay. Love you, and I'm just doing my thing. But yeah, it is a Monday morning. Y'all know my store, Discount Central, that I always tell y'all about. I checked their Facebook page. They got some good new stuff up there, and I want to go get crew. I want 2 pieces that they got up there, so we probably be riding up there later. But first thing I have to do is clean my house up, and I also have to do Carter hair, so that's gonna sit me down for a few hours. So come on, girl, let's get our day started. Hey besties, all right y'all, it is currently 4:30, and I don't know, hold on, why is the light trying to blind y'all? Hold on. I don't know why I have been feeling so unnecessarily sad today. Like, I just do not know. There's nothing wrong. Nothing's happened. I just feel like I'm going into a funk. And I can always feel when it's coming. Like, I can always feel it. And CJ's at home. Carter didn't have school, so it's just like, only thing I was doing today was cleaning up the house. And it's like, girl, you gonna mop the color off the floor. It's only so much cleaning you can do. Like, I be needing fresh air. That's what kind of like scares me with like going into baby number 3 and all that kind of stuff. It's like postpartum. Like, truthfully, I never stayed inside when I was postpartum with Carter or Cade, simply because of like the circumstances. Kids been in the NICU, all that kind of stuff. I couldn't stay inside. But I feel like even if I was to try to just stay inside, I would just go into postpartum depression. Like, I be needing fresh air. I need a change of scenery. I need to walk around a few stores. Even if I don't buy anything, I just need to get out. Like, it's hard for me to stay just trapped up in the house all day. I don't know. That's hard for me. Ooh, I hope they don't think they finna get this part book, because I'm finna back in it. Yep. Move back. But yeah, y'all, nothing is wrong. Like, I just feel like I'm going into a funk. And let me get in this part first before I try to run my damn mouth. Took my wide angle lens off because I felt like the camera had a weird glare in it. But anyways, I just feel like being inside for too long, I start going crazy. So Cade and CJ was taking a nap, and I was like, come on, Carter, let's put some clothes on. He was like, where we headed? And I was like, we're going to the store. And I already know the kids, they're just like their dad. They don't like going to no freaking TJ Maxx, walking around looking at stuff and smelling candles. He was like, Mama, I don't want to go. And so I was like, well, let me wake your daddy up. You can stay home with your daddy, but Mom finna go. Like, I'm finna go out and about and just walk around some stores, smell some candles, just get out, like, or I'm gonna go crazy. So that's what I'm finna do. Candle smells like Backer Rouge. I love a Black Santa moment. That is so cute. And these match my theme from last year. They bringing the bow theme to Christmas. This is so adorable. Oh my goodness. The beauty room is gonna have to have one of these. I just left out of Aldi. I didn't vlog anything in Aldi because it's almost 6 o'clock and I'm just trying to get home. So I got a good bit of stuff from Aldi, y'all, and it was only $52, I think. So yeah, I'm about to head home for dinner. I'm making some Philly cheesesteaks with French fries, and that's gonna be a wrap. Something simple, easy, quick. I ain't gotta do too much. I ain't really gotta think about it, because babe, figuring out what we're gonna eat every night, it's getting to be too much. It's getting to be too much. Okay, girl, I can't even see if anything comes from this way. Oh, it's not. Okay. Whew. Okay, besties, I will chat with y'all when I get home. Alright, besties, I am at home, y'all. I am freestyling some Philly cheesesteaks. And so I gotta put some cheese in them, and then I'm also making loaded fries, and I cook pizza for the boys. So that's gonna be our, what's today? Monday night dinner, or something very quick and easy and simple, simply because I'm tired. But I still gotta feed my family, but I'm tired, babe. I'm tired. It's done, y'all, and I'm about to clean up my kitchen. Hold on. One thing about it, if you like to make story times on TikTok,
please post your story times, because it's people like me. Like, I keep scrolling until I find a video that's like 3, 4, 5 minutes long. Like, while I'm doing something as simple as washing dishes, so I can listen to it.
Being me, young, dumb, and fast and stupid as fuck.
I love a story time. This girl talking about how she sent somebody a picture of her butt when she was in 8th grade, and he went and told everybody in 8th grade. Everybody know you be in middle school, headed to high school, you get interested in boys, folks get to doing crazy stuff. So it'd be interesting to hear other people's perspective, and like, oh my God, like, you get to hear like how other people was when they was that age. So I mean, I ain't 8th grade. I don't think I was doing, no, I wasn't doing nothing like that. Also, something that scared me about having a daughter, because it's just like, I always tell y'all, I never, still to this day, let me turn my, hold on, let me bring y'all over here since we talking. I was never like the type to be super open with my mom. Like, I just wasn't, and still to this day, like, no. But wanting to be a girl mom, wanting to have a daughter, I want my daughter to be able to like come to me and tell me like anything, like boy drama, tell me anything. Like when she feel like she want to cross that bridge, come to mom, please come to mom, please, because I'm not going to be no young ass grandmother. Come to mom and tell me, like, let's talk about it. Let's sit down, let's run through our options. Let's see what we can do as far as preventative methods. Let's give you a real talk, because I never got a real like birds and the bees. I just kind of learned like from the streets. And from the streets, I mean like from my friends, from school, you hearing other people. And it would be so crazy. We would be like in the gym, and a Monday I hated to see a Monday coming, because I had a strict mama. So if I went somewhere this weekend, I can't go nowhere for the next 2 weekends. And also, whenever I did get to go somewhere, my mom was on my ASS. I live in a little city. The movie theater was our thing. It was the big thing. It was either the movie theater, the skating rink, or the bowling alley when I was young. Everybody, mama dropped them off, leave. My friends hated when my mama had to drop us off anywhere other than a football game, because that's the only time she would drop us off and leave us. If my mom dropped me and my friends off at the movies, she sat in the first park right in front of the movie theater, like she got a clear view of everything. Like, my friends hated, like, they was like, Zaria, no, let's not even ask your mama. Let's not ask her. Let's ask somebody else mama. But it's interesting, like, to see and to hear, like, different perspectives from, like, how people was early high school, throughout high school. And, like, from girl moms, I want to hear it. Like, I want to hear it. Like, what, how, when do you have the talk? Like, I don't know. Right now, I have 2 boys, and I think CJ said his dad gave him the talk around like 9 or 10, which is so scary to me, because I'm like, what, 9 or 10? What? Carter's 6, so that's scary for me to think about. That's so scary that that's only a few years away. But it's like, we got to be realistic. We have to be realistic, because these are things that our kids are going to hear about, they're going to learn about, they're going to want to experience and experiment with it and try it out, because all their friends talking about it. I know, because I've been a kid before. I've been a teenager before. So, and I don't want my kids to be scared to come talk to their parents. I want them to feel comfortable coming to talk to their parents about anything, because I was never comfortable talking to my mom or my stepdad about nothing, or even my real dad, even though he was in prison. If he would call, he would ask me like, oh, you got a boyfriend, all this kind of stuff. It would be no. It would always be no. He was like, at some point, he was like, are you gay? Like, are you gay? Every time I ask you, do you have a boyfriend? You say no. You're 16. You don't have a boyfriend? No. I'm not telling you anything, because my parents were hard on me. So, and that's another thing I believe. Strict parents, overly strict. Because I feel like to some extent I'm strict. Even though I have little kids, I feel like to some extent I'm strict. But strict parents make sneaky kids. The older my kids get, I feel like I'm going to have to obviously grow my trust with them and become a little bit more lenient. Because if there's something children want to do, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. My mom, we're going to have a story time. I gotta give y'all a story time about the time me and my best friend Jave tried to steal my mom and stepdad little like play car. We're gonna do a story time. We're gonna do a story time. And I'm actually gonna call her on the phone so she can laugh with me while I tell the story time. Let me me hurry up and clean my kitchen. I'll be back. Hold on.
Besties, y'all, it is literally the next day, exactly where we left off, because I was supposed to be giving y'all a story time. But I had called my best friend, but she was doing something. She was like, I'm gonna call you right back. Then she come back. Now she at work, and I'm like, I gotta start back vlogging, but I can't leave them on a cliffhanger. So basically, y'all, we cheered together. When I tell y'all, like, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. We've been best friends since we were in 1st grade, and we grew up together. We literally used to cheer together, competitive cheer, gymnastics. We did everything together besides softball, because she did venture off into softball and I didn't. But long story short, y'all, at the time she was 15, because she's younger than me, and we were both 15, so she had just turned 15. It was Christmas break, so I was about to turn 16 at the end of Christmas break, January 3rd. So I remember it like it was yesterday, y'all. We wanted to go to the bowling alley. However, our moms were just like, we're burnt out, because we had like competition, and then we had like a bunch of fundraisers and stuff. So they were like, they're burnt out, don't ask to do nothing. We can go to each other's houses, but we're not going like anywhere, so don't ask. So at the time, my stepbrothers lived with us, and they were around the same age. So one of my stepbrothers had a girlfriend, and he really wanted to see his girlfriend. But like, none of us couldn't go nowhere. Like I told y'all, my mom, my stepdad were strict, so we couldn't go nowhere. We had no way to go anywhere. So we all sat in my room, and we formulated this plan that we were gonna steal this car. This car was Illumina. I'm gonna put a picture of Illumina up here. So the plan was, we were gonna drop him off with his girlfriend, and then we were gonna go to the movies. We were hanging out with boys. They weren't our boyfriends. The 2 boys were best friends, and we were best friends, and we used to always love to hang out and everything. So that was our plan. And I always feel like anytime we had friends that were boys, they always had so much more freedom than us, because all of us were the same age. They had just turned 16 too, but their parents were allowing them to drive, go here, go there, be home at this time type stuff. Our parents were not going for that. So the plan was, we were gonna steal the car, we were gonna drop my stepbrother off with his girlfriend, and we were gonna go to, it was like 10 o'clock probably, but my parents went to bed early. So like, once they went in their room, closed their door, that's pretty much it. And with 2 stepbrothers, so one of them was staying at the house, and he was gonna be like the lookout, and Cam was supposed to be the other lookout. So the car was so old. My parents bought this car so we could drive it once we got our license or whatever. Like, it was so ugly, but we didn't care, babe. It rode, it had air, and we could go. So anywho, y'all, the plan was, I was gonna go outside and start the car up, because it was so cold outside that the car kind of needed to like warm up. And I remember when I went outside to start the car up, it was literally snowing outside. So the car was so loud, I went and told my stepbrother and Jave, I was like, y'all, I think we need to push the car kind of like down the driveway before we started. Even though, like, I feel like they don't make houses like this anymore, but we had a super long driveway, and I know, like, I have a new build home. Our driveway is short. We don't have long driveways anymore. Like, they don't build them like that no more. So you come up the driveway to the side door. The side door goes into the laundry room, then the kitchen, and my parents' room was all the way on the other side of the house. So my stepbrother was like, we can just start the car up. They're not gonna hear it. But I was like, I'm scared. We need to push this car down the driveway, otherwise we're gonna get caught. So we outside, we pushing the car, we push it all the way down the driveway, and they was like, somebody gotta go start it up, because y'all know it needs to run a little bit before we take off. So I was like, I'll go start it up. Girl, I went outside, I started the car up, and I closed the door, you know, because I'm like, I'm just gonna let it run for a minute. I'm gonna go back inside, I'm gonna get everybody. Okay, I just cut the air up. I'm gonna get everybody. So, you know, we all on one accord. Go back inside. I'm gonna, you know, talk to my lookouts, and, you know, we got a code word. They're gonna call me if anything go wrong. Say this if the parents get up, you know. Okay, so I start the car up, y'all. I go inside, I talk the plan over. We get back outside to the car. Why are the keys locked in the car? The little old car is on, and it's locked. The car's running, but we can't open the door because I didn't know that it had like an automatic lock thing on it. So like once you start the car up, you supposed to roll the window down, but I didn't know that because I never drove the little ugly shit. I never drove it. So the car is running, y'all, and the key it's on. The keys are in the ignition, and we're locked out of it. So I'm looking at my stepbrother like, do something. Do something. You the boy here. I don't know how to break in no car. Do something. We don't know how to break in no car. Do something. You be outside all day with your daddy fixing no cars. You mean to tell me you don't know how to get in the car? I'm eating him up. I'm going off on him. I'm eating him alive. Because now I'm finna flip it on him. And I was like, this was your plan. You wanted to see your girlfriend, so I agreed that I would drop you off. This is your fault. Yes, Kate. Go ahead. So I'm flipping it on him. We are outside, y'all. It's gotta be probably 20 degrees. It's snowing on us. It's snowing. We're trying to break in this car. It's so embarrassing. Like, my stepdad's brother lived down the road, and his son was a little bit older. So we call him like, hey, we trying to sit this car. We done locked the keys in the car. Do you think you know how to get in the car? I'm like, at this point, let's just get a freaking bat. Let's just smash the window and let's just pretend like somebody broke in the car so we don't get in trouble. They not feeling my plan, and nobody can get the damn keys out the car. So by this time, 2 hours then went by. The cousin that came, he couldn't do nothing. Nobody could get in the car. We had a wire hanger. We did get it into the car. However, the car was it didn't have no button that you can hit. It got a little latch that you got to pull up to unlock the car. So anyways, I'm just like, you know what, at this point, y'all, I really don't care if the car runs all night long. I don't care if it runs all night long and it blow up out here. I don't care. I'm not snitching on myself. But my stepbrother, trying to be so goody-goody, he was like, let's just go wake up dad. Let's just explain to him what was going on. I'm like, and tell him what? Tell him what? We were going to steal the car to go see, you were going to go see your boyfriend and we was going to go hang out with boys? Are you stupid? But he was like, no, we can just say we was going to the gas station. As if that was any better. So I said, I'm not waking nobody up. If you want to wake them up, you go wake them up. If it's up to me, this car run all night, and in the morning everybody have a family sit down and they'll be asking who did this. And I'm not saying, I'm not snitching on myself. I'm just not. So he go wake his daddy up. And they go outside. Why the hell did he rat us out? Why did he rat us out, y'all? Told my stepdad it was all their fault. It was all their fault. They was going to the movie, or they was going to the bowling alley to hang out with boys. So they was still in the car, and then they came in. I just can't tell no story why he in the damn car, because he just won't leave me alone. Here, Kate. Anywho, he ratted us out. He lied. He said it was all on him. We came and woke him up once we locked the keys in the car. He had nothing to do with this. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You don't know how to stick to the script. You are a... But anywho, y'all, my stepdad gets the keys out of the car, pull the car back down the driveway. He comes in. He slammed the door so hard. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, I'm gonna get my ass tore up. So I'm thinking he gonna just keep it, you know, play it cool, keep it pee. You know, why the hell he go in there and wake my mama up and tell my mama? Worst thing he could have ever done. I kept me a burner phone because my mama was the type of parent to take your phone quick. And babe, one thing about it, I'm not finna be without no phone. So I kept me a little trapaholic on standby in my nightstand. First thing she do when she get up, give me that phone. Give me that phone. Pastor told me what y'all doing. Give me that phone. Then come knocking me upside my head. I'm like, at this point, this is why I cannot wait to be grown, because y'all too strict around here. I wouldn't be sneaking. I wouldn't be stealing the car to go hang out with my friends if y'all would just give a girl a little bit of freedom. This is why I can't wait to be grown. Be careful what you wish for. Being grown come with bills. Give me the bills. Give me the bills. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all too strict for me. Too strict. So anyways, that brings me back to my question that I was asking y'all last night. Like, girl moms and just moms in general, how is it? Because I know my brother didn't have no freedom because my mom was so damn strict. She was so strict on him. So I'm not gonna be strict on my kids, because strict parents make sneaky kids. I'm sticking by that. That is my metaphor. Ain't nobody changing my mind, because I was sneaky AF. I literally snuck and got married, everything, because my parents were sneaky, and it made me, I mean, my parents were strict and it made me sneaky. So yeah, quick little story time, y'all. I lived so many lives, like, and it's truly a blessing that God had his hands on me, because it's been girl, I could give y'all story times for days. Days. Do you hear me? Like, we ain't gonna do a whole nother story time, but like back when Instagram was popping, like 2014, 2015, 2016, when Instagram was popping, and you would see somebody out in public that you follow on Instagram, and you would be like, call them by their Instagram name. That was a time to be alive. But that is also a time that Ted Bundy would have had a field day with our generation, because it was just like, at the time, there was this bowling alley that had just opened up in Montgomery. The name of it was Ace. I think they call it Brunswick or something now, but the thing was Ace. And baby, everybody wanted to be at Ace on the weekends. It was popping. Montgomery always been bad, but Ace, it was cool over there. They had security. It was nice. It was new. All this kind of stuff. Babe, me and my best friend went to Ace one night, and we weren't even bowling. Like, we were just hanging out there. And her mama was like, I'm gonna be back at 11 o'clock to pick y'all up. And I think we were 15 or 16 at the time, whatever. And they stayed open till like 2 a.m. So 11 o'clock, plenty of time. And we got there like 8:30, so we had plenty of time to just dilly-dally around. But anywho, we were walking, and this like group of guys, one of them was like Forever Flashy, because my Instagram name, that's been my Instagram name since Instagram came out. It was like, Forever Flashy, that's you, y'all. Why were we hanging out, like outside of the bowling alley with these guys? It just was a time to be alive. That was a time to be alive. And it wasn't on no nasty stuff, like you doing nasty stuff. It just was a time like everybody was cool, wasn't nobody weird. Emoji joggers were in, like bucket hats with the emojis were in. Like, that was just a time to be alive. Like, I don't know, I don't want to be a strict parent on my kids, because I feel like the older they get, they're gonna want to do stuff, they're gonna want to have these experiences, and if I say no, they're gonna do it anyways, because I know that I did it anyways. So yeah, but I could give y'all story times for days. Like, a time was had as a teenager. And I also feel like, I don't know, y'all, but anywho, it is currently 2:32, and I'm in the car line waiting to get Carter. I don't think I'm cooking dinner tonight. I honestly want to go to the pumpkin patch, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to go to the pumpkin patch tonight. I don't know. We're gonna see though. But your girl in the car line. Oh, after I leave the car line, I gotta go to the post office, because my little cousin is on deployment. I don't even know where she at. Russia, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Auspex. I can't even tell y'all where she at. She in somewhere far away. I know it's not Russia, but every time she call me, she be talking about Russian people. So I just be like, you in Russia. Basically, you in Russia. It's far away. But she bought her some Meta glasses and a bonnet, that fuzzy bonnet like I got from TikTok shop, and she sent it to my house. So I'm gonna go put it in the mailbox and mail it to her today. And yeah, girl, so I guess we'll catch up in a little bit, besties. Yeah, I guess we'll catch up soon. Hey, bestie girls, we are at home, y'all. I went to the post office because, like, I think I already told y'all. I think I was already telling y'all, my little cousin is deployed. She got some stuff sent to me, but I went there and it was like, they can't ship to APO addresses after 2:30, and it was like 3 something. So I'm just gonna send it in the morning. So we just got home, and I am going through all Carter's stuff, child. They got boograms. So I'm gonna see if he wants to send some boograms. There's these 2 little girls who have my son in a frenzy, Claire and Clarice. Yeah, Claire and Clarice, or something. Claire and somebody else, 2 of them. So I know he want to send him a boogram. So I'm gonna fill the thing out, put the money in his binder before I forget to do that, because we gotta turn the money in. And it's too hot to go to the pumpkin patch today. Do y'all know when I got home, my car said it was 100 degrees? Don't piss me off. It's fall. Where is the fall weather? This morning it was 50 something. Like, what you mean my car saying 100 degrees? What?
But anyways, y'all, we are gonna go to Walmart tonight. We're going to get pumpkins and we're gonna come home and paint pumpkins with the kids. I think that'll be so much fun. We've never carved pumpkins simply because I don't like the slimy texture that goes on inside a pumpkin. I don't like that. I hate it, actually. So instead of carving, we usually always just paint pumpkins. So we're gonna go pick pumpkins, get paint brushes, and we're gonna come home and paint pumpkins. And I'm not cooking tonight. It's gonna be very much so fend for yourself type night. And if I cook, it's gonna be something very simple. Probably wings. Hey besties, y'all, I am eating me a leftover Philly from last night that I cooked. Whenever I take my vitamins, like on an empty stomach, it had me thinking I'm pregnant, babe. It had me extremely nauseous. So I'm gonna eat something, take my vitamins, and then I'm gonna come back and chit chat with y'all because we gotta catch up. Y'all, we are at the store called Discount Central. Y'all know I love this store, babe. They got more furniture on the other side. How much is this? Okay, I'll show them. This is $74. That's so cute. It's an olive tree. A human-sized dog bed. Okay, get down. Y'all gonna fall. Come on, babe. Get your kids. Get your kids, cause I ain't in the mood for. We gotta go to the other side and see if they have a dress over there.
Stop on it.
Nice.
What I just
Have a bunch of chairs and
They have some of the nicest, most discounted pieces in here. I love. Like anytime I need something quick and already assembled, I'm coming up here. Family, say hi.
hola.
Okay, y'all. Everybody, can you get out my phone? Okay, y'all. These are our pumpkins, and we are picking paint. So these are only 58 cents per thing. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of different colors. I got pink and I got white, so I can make a bunch of like different pinks. I'm gonna get some foam brushes. Gonna get some paint brushes. Kate, put the damn pumpkins down. Home, and we're getting everything sorted out. So we got small paint brushes, sponge paint brushes, and then we got some colors over here. And then I also grabbed a few single colors because I did want some orange. I wanted some yellow, and it didn't have it in there. And then I don't know what Carter planned on doing with tan, but he picked this, like, it's not even tan, it's peach, but okay. Paint night over. Paint night over. The kids got paint on my couch. That's the purpose of me putting the blankets down. They doing this like Picasso. Do y'all want y'all mama to be a smoker? Do you want me to smoke a joint? Like, come on. Anyways, their dad is giving them a bath so they can get ready to eat and go to bed. And I'm about to clean up everything. And I'll show y'all the pumpkins. I had a really cute vision for my pumpkin. It just this will have to be something I have to do again with my husband when we ain't got no kids, because they don't know how to just relax. Painting is so relaxing. Like, why we gotta get paint on the couch? Why we gotta do that? I am about to shut down my house and prep for tomorrow. So I need to iron school clothes, and I also need to mop because I do have a new dog. He's a puppy, and we are in the process of house training him. And oh my god, y'all, I am not like, I slightly elevated my voice at Crew because he peed right by my dining room table, and I was like, Crew! And now he's acting like he's scared of me. Every time when we first got him, he used to follow me all through the house. Now he don't beat, girl. When Crew see me, he takes off running. I just had to dig him from under my bed because he simply seen me coming and he took off running and he ran under my bed. Like, get from under there, because that's carpet poo. You're not gonna piss on my carpet. Get. But okay, girl, we're going to prep for tomorrow and get everything going. I'm gonna shut down my house, and I figured I can do it with my bestie. So come on, boo, let's get ready for tomorrow.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Whatever you do, just make sure you get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid.
Hey bestie, y'all, I just got out the shower. It is 11:15.
y'all know I love my skincare things. I love just cute things like my bonnet. I had left this bonnet at my in-laws house and I finally got my bonnet back. Hold on. So I'm so excited to have my freaking bonnet back. When I was just washing my face, I just knocked off half my lash, so don't even mind that. But y'all, look what I got. The Tahitian vanilla. This is so tea. So I still don't have the actual lotion. I've been looking for that, but I ain't got that. But I got this, and also have the body oil. And all I'm gonna say, this combo right here, they got a little competition. I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like the Tahitian vanilla is like more subtle versus this is like more like loud. But I feel like, I don't know, I love them both. I love them both. I love them both. Y'all know I have the body butter, the oil, the lotion, the soap. I have everything in this. Only thing I'm missing from my collection is that body mist. And people was like, this is just a body mist, it doesn't last long. I don't care, because I wear like body mist to bed, or I layer it with like an actual perfume. So that don't bother me. That don't bother me. But most definitely a hell of a combination. And if you ain't got it, you need to be getting it. This is I like this. But I am about to heat my food up, take my vitamins for the night, drink me some water, and I'm going to bed. I'm gonna try to edit all of this content tomorrow and get a vlog out tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes, girl. But love y'all. Good night. Hey besties, and happy vlog day, girl. Okay, y'all, it is Wednesday. It's like 3:10. I just got, well, I've been home for a good minute from getting Carter from school. I'm putting the finishing touches on my vlog, and I just wanted to say, y'all be acting like your girl ain't posted in forever. I'm talking about y'all in my TikTok comments. When are you coming back on YouTube? Are you quitting YouTube? Are you not posting on YouTube no more? Y'all be posting. I give y'all shorts every day. I can't help it, the algorithm don't push them out. But sometimes I spoil y'all and I'll give y'all 2 vlogs in a week. Sometimes I can only get 1 out. Y'all be acting like your girl ain't posted in 3 months. Y'all, I'm right here. But girl, it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. But we are about to get ready to get the kids ready to go to swim. After swim, we're gonna do our little normal. We're gonna go to what it's called, Great American Cookie, get cookies. And yeah, y'all, I'm just really excited about like this last little bit of the year. I'm about to be 26, which is so bizarre to hear myself say 26. It's crazy. But I'm just, I don't know. I'm thankful for my village. I'm thankful for, is something wrong with my damn eye? Why my eye look like that? Oh, that's my eyelash. They need to be redone. Ignore them. I'm thankful for my besties. I'm just thankful in this season of life where I have things, and I have things that I prayed for a long time. I have things that I wanted for a long time. I have things that used to seem unattainable to me. And it's just, every day is truly a blessing. It's a blessing to wake up and have my family together, watch my kids grow. And also, I'm not pregnant yet, y'all. I don't know why y'all keep saying, oh, Z is definitely pregnant, y'all. I'm not pregnant yet, but my fingers are crossed. My ovulation window for this month is coming up. My husband has had his 3-month checkup. Everything is looking good. So it's just going to be all in God's timing. But in the meantime, in between time, I already know how I want to pop out, prego. I already know. I'm just really praying that when I do get pregnant, that this baby does not do me bad like Carter and Kate did me. Because Carter did me the worst way. I was so sick to the point where I literally could not do anything. I couldn't do nothing. I know I slept for 21 hours of the day. It ain't nothing but 24. Like, I could not do anything. I was so sick. Like, it was horrible. So that's one of my prayers. It's like, God, please, when you bless us with this baby, please don't let me be sick like that, because that first trimester sick, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. If you one of the people who did not get sick in your first trimester, how does it feel to be one of God's favorites, for real? Because, babe, yeah,
that is the only thing I'm not looking forward to with being pregnant, because I just feel like every single time I've been pregnant, I've been sick. So I don't want to be sick this time. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's my last pregnancy. It's going to be my last baby. I really want to just enjoy baby number 3. I feel like that will complete our family so well. Girl or boy, doesn't matter. We just want a healthy baby. I don't want to be sick. That's what I do not want. I don't want to be sick. But anyway, y'all, I have enjoyed catching up with y'all, giving y'all crazy story times. I just love vlogging. I love it. That's all I have for y'all today. I love my girlies, and I will see you girls in a few days in the next video. Bye, besties.